Okay, I am gonna say it. I was an absolute flop in July. So I've decided this video is gonna be July and August clips, so I don't only upload a like 6-minute video of one project to YouTube. So it's now August 6th, I think. Yeah, Sunday, August 6th, 7:03. Life was a little crazy for a minute. Kind of felt like it was kicking me in the crotch. But we're good. We're good. Life is good. But I did not have a ton of time. So, free time. So, every time I got a minute, I was trying to stitch, and that means I forgot to take clips for you guys. So, I completed this little guy, my Mill Hill BatCat. I just adore him. I love his little charm. The backstitch really makes this one. So I will tell you, I thought the model stitcher must have added French knots for the eyes and like went off label because they weren't in the design. And as soon as you backstitch the little eyebrows, the eyes made sense. It was, I wish I had before and after pictures. Loved stitching this one, 10 out of 10. I am still on my Halloween fixation. I just bought 2 new Halloween coffee mugs because I'm crazy. I also bought a bunch of cross-stitch patterns off Etsy from one of my favorite designers. She's not new, but she's kind of new to me. It's MamaWitchXstitch on Etsy and on Instagram as well, but the first one I picked up and immediately stitched was this little adopted ghost. He is so sweet. He's so sweet. Her patterns are brilliant. Lots of animals, lots of spooky, kind of rustic, folksy, folk art vibe, and I adore it. I did change a lot of things for this pattern. I did it over 2 on some 20 count even weave I had in stash. So this is 4 strands of DMC over 2 threads. So essentially this is 10 count. And I like how he turned out the perfect size for this frame I've been holding on to and had no idea what I was going to put in. So this was perfect. I think I changed the colors because I just was pulling from stash because I was so excited to stitch him. So this is Blanc and not the winter white she calls for. I just picked the closest orange I had in stash, and I replaced the yellow with these leftover Mill Hill beads. Oops, I jostled. And I think it just gives it such a fun touch. They sparkle so much nicer in person. So the beads are here. And of course the glow from the candle, I think it really accentuates. I also bought 4 more patterns of hers, and I will go ahead and put them in here. I'll give myself a few minutes. No, I'm not gonna make you wait minutes. So there were my patterns I bought that I'm really excited to also stitch, and I am still feeling my spooky stitching. I really wanted to start something else immediately, but then I remembered it is arbitrary August. So I spun my picker wheel and it picked one of my whips for me, and I got my Narsil, which is another Etsy pattern, but by CrossStitchForYou. So I'm going to show you where I am starting on this. This is on Bestitch Me Anemone. Here's the little card. I don't know if she makes this color anymore because, as you can see, it was fabric of the month. This is 18 count Ada. Here's where I am. So here's where I'm starting. I'm going to hop in and put this bad boy on my hoop, and I'll be back and I'll show you where I get. Okay, bye for now. Hello my friends, I just wanted to check in and show you where I got on Narsil, aka what the random random number, the random picker wheel picked for me. So I filled in some of the handle, I did some of the blade, and I extended the pommel. Honestly, I did not have too much crafty time, so I only got like 2 evenings on this. But I am feeling in the mood to do some felt because Calico has done so many lovely felt videos lately. So I cut out all my pieces today, earlier on a break during work. Good morning, good morning. I am back with another clip. Here is where I am on my little felt candy corns. So this one's applique down, and I hope that it kind of looks better when I stuff it and attach the back. I'm still a newbie at these, okay? So, but I have to applique this one down still, see? I find these mini ones a lot more fiddly, and I don't know if frustrating is the right word, because I enjoy doing these. I think they're very cute. I just don't have the patience to sit there and do this for like hours at a time. I'll do like a part and then I'll be over it and move on to something else. But I'm back. This has taken me, well, not really, because I haven't been working on it. It is now like a whole week later, at least. It's August 20th. August is almost done. I'm still in full Halloween mode. I went on a trip. This is my first morning back from the lake. I woke up in my own bed. I am having the most zen morning. The cat is right on top of my lap. I don't know if you can hear her, but I'm having a cup of coffee. I'm doing some felting, and I just wanted to show you guys what I've been working on. Hello my friends, welcome back. This is a whole, like a month later, if I'm being honest with you. We are a whole month later, and I'm ready to wrap this video up because I want to do a whole video in October of all the spooky stuff I want to stitch. And at the end of this segment, I'm going to start talking about plans that I have. So, but I have been busy. I just have not remembered to take any clips. So, as always, let's get the fibery stuff out of the way because I know, oops, my pile. A lot of people prefer single stitching, but I do a little bit of everything. So, as I said in my last video, I was going to be starting a cowl for myself, following Brianna Lentz's pattern she just released. I think she has another one out too. Here's where we are with this lovely yarn I showed you last time. I am on my second skein, and I'm in the home stretch. This pattern is really lovely because you make this gorgeous, chunky ribbing effect. And it's just so plush, especially with the nice 5 yarn she calls for. I did go down to an 8mm because I didn't have a 9 at the time. But also, I'm kind of I have a loose gauge, so I usually go down. But anyway, here is my progress on that one, and I believe you do it long enough to double over. So I am in progress, like lengthways, so it'll be like this when I'm wearing it, right, as a cowl, and it'll be so cozy. But I want to finish this soon, so I can wear it when it starts getting cooler out. Knitting, I met my September goal on my beautiful knit blanket I've been working on for ages. I have made so much progress on this, so it's not even all gonna fit in frame, but I am at over the halfway point. This is my second and the last ball cake of the Mandala Lion brand. This is Genie, and as if you can see, I've got 3 corners done. Here's my beautiful little corner with that border you make right into it as you work. I have my corners, 3 corners are done. It's all downhill from now. in the best way possible. So that is my fiber stuff that I have been working on. I am tempted to cast on another knitting project. I think I'm gonna hold off. I need a sip of, I'm having coffee today in my today's forecast 100% chance of sewing cup. Okay. I have been doing some stitching as well. I was randomly in the mood to pull out my Woodland Winters Dimension Gold Dimensions Gold collection, dears. Okay, and I did all of this snow, which is a nice array of half stitches, and here is the base of the tree. So this is the corner, the side. I have not hit bottom corner yet, but I was using a scroll frame and I couldn't reach. So I've now hit 1, 2 sides, and I think the next time I pull this out, I will make a point to hit this bottom corner. I like this one. I like to switch projects. I will never be a monogamous stitcher, unfortunately. I just like to switch. Speaking of, I have been hitting you guys have all seen this before, and I'm sure you're sick of seeing this on my channel, but again, Jackson cats. So I've done that bottom row. Last time I had this out, here's my scissors. I did all of this blue half this morning. I'm gonna fill in later. I am gonna go ahead, and this is all solid blue, and then there's another line of the white every other and black, and then all the stitching in this is done. So I really want to focus on at least getting the stitching on this mill hill done in October. That is one of my big goals. That's where I am on this one. I'm gonna try to finish him in October. I did have another really small start, a mill hill start. I started Rosie Raccoon, and I started this at work during a super long meeting that I was just listening to. So, oh, my threads are all stuck. Oh boy, wow. So I have needles and threads all over the place. So I started Rosie Raccoon, which is an autumn harvest. She is so cute. I love raccoons. And I have never seen anyone stitch this one. If you have, drop me your Instagram, please, in a comment, because I would love to see her finished. But I bought her because I had a fine, I'll do it myself moment, because I couldn't find pictures of her stitched. So this is as far as I got on my one stitching session I worked on her. Oh, let's do finishes. I have 2 really small finishes to show you guys. And I have 1 stitching finish. I did this, I mentioned in the last clip, I went on a trip and I stitched this in the car. This is a Bucilla starter beginner kit, and she turned out, well, maybe, I don't know, so cute. I think I'm gonna FFO this maybe into a pincushion. I think I have some really cute either floral or purple quilting cotton to back it with, but it did come with this little frame, so I don't know, that's kind of cute. I'm not sure yet, but it'll be finished some way. I also had a felt finish. I shared the clips of working on this one. I have my little candy corns. This one was very fiddly. I'm not going to show you the back because, wow, it's a real Frankenstein's monster back there. I'm kidding. Anyway, I finished this one. Gorgeous sparkle. I'll go hang it up. But I've been loving the idea of felting lately, so I did buy a handful of felting kits that you'll see in the haul, and also, I mean, my plan is to start 1 or 2 of them, but now I kind of want to talk about my plans for the next month, because I am a Halloween girly. I'm obsessed with fall. You've seen in this whole video, I have been doing fall stuff since like June, July, right? So let's talk about what I want to prioritize stitching for fall. And I'm very excited. I love fall stitching. And I have been realizing that, unfortunately, I kind of am at the point where I either need to decide if it is more important for me to focus on finishes or stitching seasonally and like just working on what I want to work on. Like the other night, I was really struck with the urge to pull out my cryptid Sal, and do another cryptid on there because my goal was to do 6 this year, and I'm up to 5. But I still have a few months. But of course, cryptids are perfect for spooky season. But then also on the same time, I really want to finish Jacks and Cats because that is like you guys have seen that so much. I've been working on that for a year. And I would love to get it in a frame. And I am planning on doing a Halloween display, and that would be perfect, right? So, coming into plans, here's some of the things that I want to work on, okay? So, for stitching wise, I have had this kitted up for like 2 years now, and it frustrates me that I have not stitched it yet. Like, I even bought what is this called for? I even bought the crescent colors for the pumpkin and the kitty. So this is Autumn Nap by Waxing Moon Designs. It's pattern number 114. It comes with this adorable star embellishment, and this one's all kitted up, ready to go. I do not have that cute pumpkin frame, but I'm sure I can find something. So I pulled some fabric. I'm definitely going to stitch this one this month, okay? My first impulse is to do it on this 28 count natural that I think it would look really good on. I also have a rustic Ada in 14 that I think might be a good candidate. But this is such a small design. And since I went ahead and bought the flosses for it, I also got Anchor Black to try on this one. For the first time trying Anchor floss at all. So on the spool, I'm excited. I've had it forever. So I was thinking, since this is such a small design, because on the called for 28, it is only like 4.5 by 4.5. Yeah, up here. So I thought this might be a good candidate to pull some of this 25 count Dublin linen from my stash. And just size it up a hair. We'll see. I'd love to hear your thoughts on what might be the best option here. Speaking of things I have had kitted and ready, this frustrates me that I've just had this stuff ready to go, and I just haven't done it. I have 2 prairie schoolers I want to stitch, and I have this whole thing in my head. They're going to be kind of like matching companion pieces, but coordinating. So I bought this beautiful linen. This is Witchelt 32 count tropical green. Oh, I have a spot on it. Oh no. I bought this literally 2 or 3 years ago, the first time I ever went to a cross-stitch store, and I bought it with this pattern, Who's There, and I'm going to do a conversion of these gorgeous purples and violets on the green, and then I'm going to get a matching piece of linen and do double. I do not have the stuff for double yet, but this one is kitted up, ready to rumble, so they're next. I definitely want to start this one this month, and it's just kind of one of those things where I need to just make a decision. Right? I pulled all these purples on what I think would be best. I think this only calls for 3 colors. So I just need to pick 3 colors off the bat. Maybe that looks really good, I think. I don't know. But I need to pick 3 colors, decide how I'm going to stitch this, and just do it. Okay. So that's going to happen. Another one I definitely want to make a point to do, I showed you this in my last video, is this lovely Satsuma Street Haunted Hearse kit. I am doing a video comparing these and the Mill Hills, and I just need to go ahead and stitch one of these to show you the process. So this needs to get moving. Okay, so those are the things I am for sure going to stitch this month. Things that I just want to stitch this month are as follows. I have this all kitted and ready to go as well. I even have my fabric, my flosses all ready. Oh, look. See, remember, I even bought this pretty weeks for it. This is my copy of the little brown bat, and that's just perfect, right? So I should at least put some stitches into him. It's just cute. I want to. So that's a maybe. Following up as well, things I just think would be nice to start, but are probably not going to happen exactly this month. It's 7 a.m. somewhere. I have this kitted. I have some silks and a hand dyed I want to do this at. And then I want to, put this in my desk at work. I think it would be really cute. I do plan on doing a conversion because I am not a huge fan of orange anytime besides Halloween. So, we'll see. And I also got this one. I picked this chart up from Mad for Minders. She left her card in here. But look, this is from the Blue Flower. It is Bumble Bear. And that is just so sweet. I have a handful of Blue Flower patterns by Janine McGowan. She has just a gorgeous way of designing, and I really should stitch one of them. Okay. Now on to non-stitchy plans. When I saw this, I couldn't help but pick this up at the dollar store. So this was $1.25, but has your pattern. It comes with the yarn, 2 safety eyes, polyfill, and even a little tiny, can you see that, hook. So this is partial haul, partial plan. Okay, so I need to attempt him, right? He's cute. We'll see. And now also for non-stitchy but crafty goodness, I want to do one of these felt kits from Mary Stocking. Christine got me into these. They are so cute, just like she got me into felt. Look at him, Pumpkin Spice Panda. She has truly reached influencer status for me because she sent me a screenshot of this off the website, and I immediately went and bought him. And then I bought 3 more other ones because I have no chill. So I got Pumpkin Bear. This is an old one. If you want him, go get him. I got Turkey Bear because look at those sequins. His little turtleneck. And I also got the American flag because I just thought that was so pretty. And that would look so cute, like in a bowl or on a tiered tray or something. I don't know. I'm not very good at interior decorating, but I feel like this would be a really cute handmade touch. And this one, oh, it has so many pretty shiny sequins and beads. So I'm excited to try one of their kits and maybe see how they stack up to the Bucilla felt that I have done. I definitely want to do Pumpkin Bear in October for Halloween, but I think I'm going to start with Pumpkin Spice Panda. Because I want to embroider that cute little pumpkin, and he has this little donut. Okay, so I think that is the most of haul, but I did get some needle minders, and I wanted to specifically show you them because they're very Halloween-y to me, and like I said, I have been in my needle minder phase, and people have been asking me about them on Instagram, etc. Honestly, the truth is I spend too much time on Etsy, so I got this one. Oh, I'm not in frame. This little jack-o'-lantern. It's smaller than I expected, but it's very strong and very cute. Let me pull a needle out. give you how they work, because if you don't know, sometimes ceramic ones are harder to actually hold on to your needle, but look at him. I was pleasantly surprised. So this is from Abby TopKnotStitcher website. Super cute. I love the scary face. Okay, I got this one from Gina. I had to have him. He is a little cute, pearlized, dangly skeleton. Oh, his leg is all twisted. And also, I can't even show you guys. So he's very cute. He has just the cutest little pearlized texture. Right there we go. And I've already have plans on wearing him like a brooch to work this spooky season. But he is just very sweet. I will say he works better as a, if I'm working on a mill hill or a felt thing and I have him sitting on the table to kind of watch my needle, because if I have him on like the hoop where I'm working, his arms and legs have this tendency to snag my floss as I'm pulling, right? So that's just a heads up. These are very cute, but they're not always the most practical type of minder. And branching off, not always the most practical, but something I absolutely had to have as soon as I saw it. I got this glorious, beautiful dragon. No, it's not clay by Kim. It is this metal enameled minder. He is gorgeous. This is the green one. There are like 10 colors. They're gorgeous. I do not remember. Stitching Gnome, maybe? I do not remember the name of the shop. I will put it right here. This was the first time I had ever bought from them, but I had a great experience. So, he is very magnetic. He looks so cute, perched on your piece. He makes me feel like Khaleesi, even though, definitely not a Targaryen. I am a Stark at heart. I'm even, funnily enough, I'm wearing my custom ring I had made that says "The Pack Survives" stamped into it. So I'm very much a House Stark. But anyway, that is all of my purchases, surprisingly. As far as I can remember. Which, who knows with me. Oh, I'm telling you stories already. I did buy a couple more patterns, and one of them is a pattern off Etsy by Circusstitches. I've wanted it for a long time. They had a sale that I couldn't resist, and here there'll be a picture right here. It is a Captain America quote, and shield, in the shape of his shield, from the Avengers movie. She has so many gorgeous typography patterns. I really want the one that has the Hulk quote. I want the Tony Stark quote, and she also has Monty Python, maybe Buffy. There's a whole host of patterns by this designer that I want, but I was good. I started with one. So I'm going to go ahead, put that here. I'm going to end this video. I hope you guys have had an amazing summer. I hope you're ready to have an amazing fall, and I will talk to you all soon. Okay, bye my friends.